Hi there folks, my name's NovaWrap and welcome once again to the NovaWrap, your weekly dose of news from the simulation world from the week that was. Alrighty, so this week we've had a few, as always, a few new releases. First one we're going to start off is the SU-27 Flanker for DCS World, the combat sim from Eagle Dynamics. Now, for those who use DCS or have been playing DCS for a while, the SU-27 may not be new because it has been available as part of the Flaming Cliffs 3 expansion for quite a while now. However, the SU-27 has now had a full revamp and upgrade from the guys over at Eagle Dynamics. Now they have brought up improve the physics, improve the flight model out of sight. A lot more accurate, and they've overhauled the cockpit as well to make it a lot more functional. So if you've ever wanted to fly a Soviet high-performance fighter, this is going to be definitely something to do for you. The base title DCS World, for anyone who doesn't know, is actually free. Comes with a couple of free demos. And then you just sort of buy modules for it as you need to in a DLC format, which is working quite well nicely for them. So there you go. But one of the really cool things that I really love about this, and I really appreciate the guys from Eagle Dynamics for this, and I really laud you guys for this. This is really well done and very well played. What they've done is they're releasing it as a standalone piece, so if anybody just wants this and nothing else, or for those who already own Flaming Cliffs 3, such as myself, this is a free update. So the fact that it's actually rewarding people who have been playing this for quite a while, like myself, you know what? I'm really impressed. So, guys, you've done some great work there, and I'm really looking forward to the future releases that you guys will be coming out with in the next few months. All right. Yeah, it just looks outstanding, guys. It really does. All right. Okay. Now, another one. This one's definitely not my normal thing either. But there are a lot of people who do thoroughly enjoy this. So Aerosoft, a very well-known publisher of various little simulation and flight simulation add-ons and various other titles, have come out with their latest offering. Now, this one is the Global ATC Simulator. So this is a pure standalone air traffic control simulator. It does not interface with any flight sim, any flight sim that's out there. It is a pure standalone ATC simulator. But they've taken all the experience that they've had from the years of their previous ATC simulator that they had, and all their flight simulator work, and they put it into this one. So if you're into this kind of thing, this seems to be a pretty damn good, awesome way to go. It's got over almost 14,000 airports with all their details, all your points, everything, all your restrictions, all your airways, everything's there ready to go. It's continually updating all its extras, like what airlines and aircraft are coming through and stuff like that. It's always going to be updated, so that's another pretty good thing as well. Real-time weather calculations from actual METAR reports, which so they've really gone all out for this, and they've actually made it a lot more of a appropriate interface as well. So you got touch as well as a mouse and text interface as well. So if you're into the kind of ATC simulation kind of thing, this is possibly going to be something for you that you want to look at least. Now, it's, as I said, there is a multiplayer element of it where you can sort of team up with other controllers. However, as I said, it's one thing is that you don't get to control actual live people flying. So if you want to do that, you kind of got to go do that sim or something like that. But this is still looking to be pretty awesome. As I said, not my particular cup of tea, but you know what? If you're into that kind of thing, you've probably already heard of it. But yeah, go check it out, see what it's like. That's available directly from Aerosoft, also available from Steam as well. Alrighty, so moving on, we've got another one now. This was the guys over at simflight.de got a exclusive interview with the owner and founder of A2A Simulations, Scott Gentile. Now, they got to spend a bit of time with him, asking him the usual interview questions that you get to do and stuff like that. However, the one thing that they were sort of asked about was, what's the upcoming releases and stuff like that, and how do you go with all that? It's a fascinating stuff. It's a great article. I'll put a link to the article in the comments in the fields down below for you as well if you want to read it. But probably the one big thing that came out of it, apart from a couple of sneak peeks and what's new pay things, which is already kind of been released about the upcoming Cessna 182. He's also let or given us what his company is company working on. So he's announced that they'll be looking at the very least. At the very least, they're looking at releasing the North American T6 Texan trainer will be being released in 2015, and possibly also one of their first jet offerings, so a T33. So this is going to be very, very interesting to see. A lot of people who sort of love air shows and warbirds and stuff like that are going to be jumping for joy about the T6. T33 also is the first time that they're going to be, as I said, first time they're going into the jet sort of world with their AccuSim type and very, very, very highly detailed aircraft. So, and it was sort of, because there's been rumour that they've been working on the Starfighter and the F4 Phantom as well for quite some time, but he really reaffirmed the fact that in order for them to get those projects going, they need to make sure that something like the T-33 as their sort of first introduction to jet aircraft is going to work for them. So that's what they're going to be releasing first. So hopefully we're going to be looking to seeing those two new releases in the new year. He also said that they are looking at making a Piper Seminole as their next sort of twin piston aircraft that they'll be releasing as well. So yeah, quite a bit of news coming through there. Definitely worth a read, and a lot of exciting things coming up there. So, yeah, great guy Scott is. And yeah, the A2A Simulations does some absolutely outstanding, amazing work. It really does. If you haven't had a chance to experience their products yet, you really need to jump on YouTube, have a look at some reviews, and believe me, you will never go back. Like, their A2A stuff, the A2A AccuSim stuff is amazing. It really is. It really is. Okay. Cool. Other than that, we've seen probably the only other major one that's come up as well at the moment is Iris has updated their early access version of their Texan Driver. So this is a remake. They're on a bit of the remake kick at the moment. So they've remade the F-22, they've remade the PC-9, they've remade their old C-27J, become the battlefield airlifter, and now they're remaking their T-6B Texan 2 for FSX and for P-3D. So their upcoming Texan Driver early access purchase has been the beta version has been updated to a new build. So if you have already purchased it, you go and grab it if you haven't already. And otherwise, if you are looking at getting in on this early access and actually helping the development process and helping David and the team over at Iris, I know they'll appreciate that as well. Definitely look ahead and heading over to irissimulations.com and picking that up from their online store. Alright folks, well that wraps it up for the day. Thanks very much for tuning in once again. As always, you can keep in touch with me by liking and subscribing here to the channel. And don't forget, you can also find me on Facebook and on Twitter. God, I've got my medium switched up there for a second there. So I am on Facebook and on Twitter, so we can get all the other news updates and things like that. Just search NovaWing24. I want to round out, I normally would have finished there, but I want to round out with one last thought for the day. The reports of the death of Microsoft Flight, it seems, have been greatly exaggerated. Although the official website has gone down and their information servers are gone, multiplayer is still going, and the absolutely fantastic work done by Stonelance. He is continuing his great work. He is continuing to release extra and updated versions of his toolkit. If you thought Flight was gone, it's not. It's back. Well, not back, but it never left, and it's still amazing. And seriously, check out some of the work that Stonelance is doing. Head over to flighttoolkit.com, grab it, get some extra repaints for your aircraft, and yeah, be prepared for some major things coming up soon. So yeah, Stonelance, all I can say is thank you very much for your continued support of Microsoft Flight. Those of us who love the title really, really appreciate it. So thank you very much. So much so, in fact, I will be working with the guys over at msflights.net. I will be hosting a weekly flight in Microsoft Flight. So if you still have it, or if you had it before and want to, you can still download it and reinstall it if you did previously own it. So jump in, grab it, get it, and come and join us over at msflights.net. Alright folks, now I am out of here. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Take care, safe skies to all, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.